Peace, family. This is Tariq. Welcome back again for another day, another episode of Knowledge Corner. All right, today's insight: what heaven feels like on earth. What heaven feels like on earth. I got this from the song Heaven Must Be Like This, originally done by the Ohio Players on their April 1974 release album Skin Tight. But the version that I am doing is D'Angelo's cover of the song that was released on his greatest hits album entitled The Best So Far. The album was released on July 20th of 2004. Um, Ohio Players hold a special place in my heart. One, me being from Ohio, and them being from Ohio. But they have a lot of good songs. Unfortunately, they have not been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They're one of the big three funk bands of the 70s. I would say the one being Parliament, the Ohio Players, and then the other being Earth, Wind, and Fire. Some people may not consider Earth, Wind, and Fire as a funk band, but they are, in my mind. But in the song, the part that resonated with me was a place where I can find happiness, a place close to loveliness, somewhere to rest my aching mind, where there's no time. Your love is divine. Heaven must be like this. Again, a place where I can find happiness, a place close to your loveliness, somewhere to rest my aching mind, where there's no time. Your love is divine. Heaven must be like this. What heaven feels like on earth. The reason why I entitled that is because when you listen to the song, he's talking about a relationship and the love and the peace that he gets in that relationship makes him feel like he's in heaven. And he's saying that heaven, must be like this. Rest in peace to Sugarfoot, who sung this song. But I want to talk about peace in a relationship, because a lot of us don't have it. And I know at one point in my life, I did not have peace in a relationship. Peace in a relationship goes both ways. It's on a woman's side, and it's also on a man's side. Anyone who knows me knows now that I'm at peace. They could see it. I've had a few people actually tell me that you're different. You feel, your spirit is different. And a lot of that has to do with the person that I'm with, because she brings me peace. Am I saying that we're always, at peace? No, sometimes, we argue, but that's in any general relationship. You're going to have your moments where you argue. But the good thing about those arguments that we have, and I really don't want to call them arguments, they may necessarily be like disagreements, or I may see something one way, she may see something one way, but we actually have discussions on why the person feels the way that they do. And sometimes I've never had that in a relationship. I've never been able, in a lot of my relationships, I've never been able to sit down and actually have a conversation with my partner and let her know that this is how I feel, without her actually getting upset that I'm telling her how I feel. That is a form of control. when someone does that. And at one point, I was the same way. I could not take criticism. And a lot of us can't. But the way you get around that is you have to kill your ego and your pride. We all have our ego. We all have our pride. And I still have both of those things. I'm just not swimming in it like I used to be. I understand now that in order for me to get through this life, there are going to be times where I need to be critiqued, or there's going to be times where I may have a disagreement with someone and we will have to sit down and actually discuss those disagreements. But the underlying message in all of this is peace. Does he or she bring you peace? John chapter 14, verse 27. Peace I live with you. Peace I give to you. Not as the world gives, do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. Peace. And that is the word of Jesus. He gives that to us. You know, we get peace through the word. And if there's someone that is spiritually rich, there's a level of peace with them that is different than anything that I've ever felt before. And that's why I can say that I'm really extremely happy where I am right now, because I'm at peace with myself. I say that a lot, but I really mean it. I'm really at peace, and I do everything in my power to not have that waver. There are situations and there are people that I no longer deal with because I know that's going to disrupt my peace. And I'm not trying to allow that to happen at all. Surah Al-Nahl, which is the 16th surah. This is the 97th ayat. Whoever works righteousness, man or woman, and has faith verily, to him will we give a new life, a life that is good and pure, and we will bestow on such their reward according to the best of their actions. When God blesses you with peace, that doesn't come with $1 million. That doesn't come with $1 billion. That doesn't come, it's not a monetary thing. It's your spirit being at ease. It's your spirit being at peace. And that's more valuable than money for me. And for anyone who has been at that level of life where you feel at peace. Money is not the solution. Money allows you to do things, but it's not who we are. You know, we work to make money in order to do things. But at the end of the day, I know a lot of people who are broke, who are at peace, because that's where their spirit is. And if they get something, they know how to handle it because their spirit is at peace. It's also a mindset. My mindset now in life is to be at peace. I don't have that chaotic feel in my life anymore. That's why I can say this is what heaven feels like to me on earth. I'm happy. I'm in love. Not with myself, as well as with life and with the people that I hold dear to me. I love them. They love me. I love myself. Peace first starts from within. If you don't have peace within, you will never be able to have peace with anyone else. And that's 100. So, what does heaven feel like to you? What does peace feel like to you? because your peace may be different than mine. I know what my peace feels like. And now I can tell you, your boy is in peace. So, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, and positive energy activates constant elevation. Peace.